Next up, we have another brown belt match. We have George Pavolonis against Jim Macwhinnie. Jim Macwhinnie, Jim Mac, as he is known, is a 51-year-old fitness trainer out of Hampton's Jiu-Jitsu. This looks like to be his HCS debut, whereas George has a few accomplishments under his belt.
Just a few. Just a few.
Just a little bit to name a few.
And George's nickname is Uncle George.
He's out of Garden State, and both of these men are actually debuting today at HCS. I like seeing Masters Jiu-Jitsu as a Masters myself.
Right, exactly. I love it. It's like as a Masters grappler myself, I kind of like competing against women my own age. The ones in their 20s are just a little tough.
I'll never forget the Elizabeth Clay 15-second finish, but we won't get into that. We won't get into that.
I've had a couple of those myself.
Both of these gentlemen are doing a really good job of just maintaining collar ties, maintaining hand fighting position, clubbing back and forth, and just shifting. And we're back outside. Uncle George dropping in and right in for the double.
But it looks like they might have both been out of bounds when he got that takedown, so they're probably going to restart back on top.
That was a really good trick attack, right? He walked in with the underhook, dropped in, changed his level, went right in for the double.
And a good use of the wall, too.
Absolutely.
Can't back up.
Back in with the arm drag. Boom.
This is a nice little knee pick there. That was beautiful, beautiful.
Uncle George himself. I can't believe I'm calling him Uncle George.
Uncle George.
He is
that's it.
Two-time IBJJF Nogi Pan champ at Blue and Purple, as well as a two-time Nogi World champ. So something tells me that he likes Nogi.
Yeah.
Maintaining that really aggressive pressure, again, with that flat pressure, right? Active pressure. We're not forward, we're active.
Looks like he might be sneaking in for a Darce, maybe.
Looks like a front headlock, some sort. But again, maintaining your opponent flat on the mat gives you the advantage of just control and just making sure that you're able to manipulate however you want to.
Yeah, he's using that heavy cross face, that shoulder into his jaw so that he can help, free his legs from that half guard.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite moves, putting the head on the mat to create that pressure, just to kind of get yourself free. Saw that a lot too during the ADCCs too, like with Fionn and Kendall. I'm telling you, it's a thing. George looks like he is creating a really uncomfortable pressure setting for Jim. He's hunting that arm triangle, just really inching up.
But yeah, he's doing a really nice job of really isolating that far arm there. But it looks like his leg is kind of getting a little deeper into that half guard. And you see Jim is kind of trying to work maybe like a knee shield in.
Well, he has a really good and deep underhook from half, and that's where you want to be when you're doing half guard work. But George is doing a really good job with the top wizard, maintaining that pressure on top. But then we have that reversal here. And now Jim is answering back with his pressure with 2:35 to go in the match. Some sort of a foot attack here.
Just trying to get that arm for maybe like Kimura, Americana, trying to isolate that a little bit. But Uncle George is hip to it. He knows what's happening. Collects that arm back.
Uncle George is aware with the times. Again, doing a really good job when your opponent's going to north-south, right? It's essential to make sure that you're framing with your bones. It's your bones against his bones, making sure that you're having that upward motion to get out. But he does have to be careful with the left hand should Jim decide to transition back and forth to either a Kimura or even Barata Platas that are possible from this angle.
Yeah, he's now pinning one of his arms like with his knee so that hopefully he can attack like, you know, that other arm.
Jim attacking with a chin strap here into a guillotine, putting his head on the mat and dropping his hips in, making it really tight and really uncomfortable for George. We're transitioning into some sort of a necktie here. And now
It's got a darce.
We're still at a minute to go.
Yeah.
These gentlemen still have a minute to go.
Right, constant attacks here from Jim on top. Because look, he's going for that arm again. Oh,
And
that's
he
a tap. Excellent match by these gentlemen.
Beautiful display.
All right, and looks like we got winner Jim Mack by Kimura.
Next up, we have Sebastian